how's it going? Got camp all set up. It was a pain in the butt getting up here. I'm sure you saw, especially lugging that big pack up here, but I did it, and I have to say, it was well worth it. It's beautiful up here. Although it's windy and it's chilly. It's a lot windier up here than it is down on the bottom at the base of the hill. Kind of caught me off guard. We've had 50s and 60s lately, and today it's not cold. I mean, it's in the 40s, but the wind is something else. It's kind of just going right through me. So I have every bit of clothing that I brought with me on right now. That's okay. I'm sure I'm going to warm right back up as soon as I cut some firewood and dig a little fire pit. I had a little treat today. As I was going back to pick up my pack, one of my subscribers was there wanting to meet me. Dave, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for all the information on some potential campsites. And I look forward to seeing you again sometime. If you ever see me out and about, don't hesitate to say hello. I get a real kick out of it. It's a real treat for me. You see, I got the tent set up. It was a trick, finding a flat spot, but I found one. And unfortunately, it's right on a game trail. As a rule, I usually don't camp on game trails, but I didn't have much of a choice. I just see lots of deer sign and coyote sign, so I'm not too worried about it, but I totally expect to hear some critters tonight. Dinner tonight. My students, one of my students, Maggie, she talked me into trying out a Mountain House Chili Mac dinner tonight. I said I'd do that. It's appropriate for this day. You know, it was nice having a lighter pack, not filled with all the food and all the pans and stuff like that. So I just brought my ultralight cook setup and my Mountain House meal. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm already hungry. Tomorrow morning, though, for breakfast, it's going to be an unconventional breakfast, but I thought I should try to develop some lightweight meals. So you'll have to wait to see what that is. I'm looking forward to that as well. Other than that, you know what we're going to do. Exactly what I'm doing right now, as much as possible. But I do have to dig a hole for my fire and gather some firewood. So let's get to that, shall we?
It's eerily cool camping here. I am not used to camping in a thick stand of trees like this. I get what it means that these cedar trees are an invasive species. It's so thick with cedars, it's suffocating out all the hardwoods that are indigenous to the Loess Hills. You saw me earlier sawing on that oak tree. Those 3 oaks are the only hardwood that I can see. And despite them being an invasive species, they're here. So I might as well explore it. And yeah, it's beautiful in a eerie way. I'm really looking forward to night because this is also one of the noisier woods that I've ever been in. These cedars are very creaky. After I sign off with you, I'm going to put on a scary movie and I'm just going to enjoy myself in these creepy woods. Hopefully I won't scare myself too bad. It's cold though. I was not prepared. I wore the lightest thermals that I have and it's not cutting it. So it'll be a cold evening. It's okay. And I brought my lighter sleeping bag too. That's okay. I'll live. I got here early and I like getting to where I'm going early now. It just gives me more time to do this. Creepy and creaky. I wonder if anybody's ever camped in these cedars like this. One of my favorite things about wild camping in the Loess Hills, because it is not very popular to go out and wild camp in the Iowa State Forest. People do it, but it's usually off the main trails. There's no trail near me. So wherever I camp, I often wonder, am I the first person ever to camp in this spot? Then I have to realize choosing a campsite is a skill. So any spot that I choose to camp in, I'm sure would look attractive to someone in the past. So I don't know if I'm ever the first one to camp in a spot. But I know this, if there was anybody before me at all, it's been very few. So that's kind of cool. And hunting for these campsites has been a little hunt, a little treasure hunt. So that's been kind of fun. I'm getting better at reading the land and trying to figure out where an ideal place might be, or more importantly, learning how to adapt so I can camp in an unusual place like this and enjoy myself. That is pretty cool.
Oh, I gotta tell you. First off, Bailey made a Bailey. Here, come here. Bailey made a surprise return appearance. I found out her name is Bailey. She belongs to the farm literally just down to the bottom of this hill. And I guess these are her hills, according to her owner. Just stay out of my tent there, girl. Come here. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Little kisses for me. I'm not worried about you getting my food today. Anyways, let's have a drink. I was really taking this ultralight backpack. Okay, I don't do anything like ultralight backpacking, but I was trying to cut down weight. So you notice I didn't bring a bottle of wine. Instead, I have no idea what these are. This is called Slow and Low Rock and Rye, little can. And this one is called Shanky's Whip, and it's made in Ireland. Well, if I trust the Irish about anything, it's about this whiskey. I don't know if it's just straight whiskey or if it's a... I'm guessing these are like cocktails. So, let's try this. You stay out of my tent, girl. Let's try this one. Oh, that smells wonderful. Oh, that's delicious. It's definitely a cocktail. I got a coffee thing. I gotta close up my tent. She's gonna get in there. Get out of there. Come on. I know these are your hills, but this is my tent. All right. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. All right. Yeah, as I was saying, it's like a coffee, sweet coffee and whiskey. This is delicious. Oh, well, that feels good though. I'm chilled. I just can't get warm. I don't know if I'm just not prepared or I kind of just don't feel the best. So, all right. All of a sudden, I feel pretty warm. And I feel a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a shot. The Slow and Low Rock and Rye. Don't know what that means, but I would assume rye whiskey. Ooh, that is good. A little sweet, a little honeyish. Cheers, everyone. Yeah. All right. These meals make a really good heating pad too. Whew. Yeah. Well, it said 1.5 cup waters. I did closer to 2 because Maggie said you add more water. It said wait 5 minutes. It's been 12. So, Maggie, this better be good. What do you want, Bailey? No, you can't have any chili mac. No, go on. No. Okay, it looks pretty good. No. Let's see how it tastes. It's good. It's good in the same way, if you make hamburger helper or something, it's tasty. And in this context, the way I use it today, I'm glad I have it. Not feeling the best, and reducing the prep time by a lot certainly helps me. So, yeah. Morning. I just realized I have filmed my morning fire, I filmed everything, and my microphone wasn't working. So, I guess I'll recap everything I went through. First off, good morning to you. My coffee. My water bladder's frozen. I messed up and I left it out again. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's a new purchase, this MSR water bladder. I'm pretty proud of it, so I hung it up on the tree to take pictures of it, and then I kind of forgot about it because I had a liter of water inside the tent. But I drank that last night, for most of it anyways. And so to make coffee this morning, I had to thaw out my water bladder first on this fire. And I did. I got enough for coffee and breakfast. But I am sick. My head's congested. My throat hurts terribly. I have a headache. I'm definitely coming down with something. But you got to press on, I not just want to get through this. I still want to have a good time. I mean, if I'm going to be sick, I might as well be sick out here, and not at home. I did take some Advil, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to kick in. And I was going to make breakfast, but I tell you, I just don't have the appetite. And so I'm going to save the breakfast that I was going to make, which was a breakfast ramen. I was going to make ramen with some egg and some tinned smoked salmon from the Fish Wife and some fresh green onions on that. But I got to tell you, I'm not going to enjoy it. I just don't have the appetite. But I feel like I should eat something to try to build up my energy to pack up and go home. So I broke out my backup, which sort of fitting for the theme of this trip. I brought a Mountain House biscuits and gravy. Many of you said that this was a lot better than the one that I tried. So I took your advice, put a little more water in it, and doubled the time that it needs to sit. So it's about ready. I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat, but again, I just feel like I should eat something. So yeah, it looks like it's ready. One thing I need to remember to bring with me, no matter if backpacking or what, is some hot sauce. Everything I've eaten could have used some hot sauce, so unfortunately I didn't remember to bring any. Alright, let's see how this tastes. To be honest, it's warm, and that's all I'm concentrating on. I was chilled all last night. I put on every stitch of clothing that I brought with me, and luckily I looked at my personal bag, and there was an extra set of thermals in there. They were lightweight, but that helped. And then I busted out all those little shakeable hand warmers that I had and put them on my back and in my pockets, and that helped. I shouldn't have been as chilled as I was. I'm guessing it's because I'm sick. I had plenty of clothes with me, and it really wasn't that cold last night. I think it got down to 20, and it's still in the 20s this morning. It was windy all night, though. My goodness, it was windy. I was pretty grateful I was in a tent. It was bearable in the tent. And I'm sure under normal conditions when I'm well, it would have been just fine. But man, I gotta tell you, it just hit me. It just hit me as soon as I finished setting up yesterday, I just didn't feel well. And that's just the way it goes, man. You just gotta go roll with it. I have a feeling this video is not going to be my best. And that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. Even if I wasn't sick, I do have my off days where I'm not producing at the quality that I want to. That's to be expected, no matter the reason. The important thing is, on the aggregate level over time, that my improvement is going up. And I believe it has. Without sounding braggadocious, I'm very happy with the progress I have made, creatively, technically. Video is a challenge. I underestimated it. But I also welcomed it, because to be able to produce something creative with just a limited resource, which includes my skills and abilities, is a good challenge. And from your compliments, I think it's safe to assume you agree. And I appreciate the feedback. It's hard for me to watch the videos from when I first started, even though it's only been a year and a half, because they're terrible. But that just shows how much progress I've made. And I'll continue to do that, I assure you. It's just part of who I am. As always, I appreciate you. And thank you for joining me on this little adventure. Despite the distractions, this is a beautiful place, and I will absolutely return. Until next time, take care of yourself. I plan on doing just that when I get home, so I can get better. Be well, my friend. I'll see you later.